Hello and welcome to polyplane.com. Today we're going to be talking about tangible tools. There are 6 main items on my desk that I use every day when I'm modeling, and these 6 items help me capture, measure, and experiment. The first thing on my desk is a scanner. I do a lot of drawing, and this is a great thing to digitize those drawings when I'm not using my drawing tablet. But the other cool thing about a scanner is it gives you a good opportunity to cut something in half and extract a cross section from it. So say I'm modeling say an apple. I could cut that apple in half, literally lay the apple down on the glass and get a perfect profile of the apple. You know, I'm not telling you to smush a bunch of food on your scanner if you have one, but what I'm trying to get at is it's a great way to extract curves off of things that aren't just on drawings but actual tangible things. The next thing I have on my desk is a camera, and I personally use a Nikon P7000 and then a D7000 if I'm doing higher end photo shooting sort of stuff or video stuff. Nothing makes a more powerful model than a model that's been done with a lot of reference images. And for the money, the Nikon P7000 works for me. You might have a different preference for camera. Just having a camera is a really handy thing, especially if you're out, at a store or you're just taking a walk and you're like, oh, you know what? I'd really like to model that. You can quickly just, capture a bunch of different views of it, use them as underlays, and then use it to model. Those are the 2 capturing tools that I use the most. Now you could argue the next 3 are also for capturing, but they're more for capturing measurements than anything, so I just call it measuring. So there's 3 of them. There's a metal triangle. I use this for measuring out angles. It's great for drawing straight lines, as you might imagine, and it's also good for seeing if something is perfectly square. Sometimes you'll be modeling something with like a large planar surface on it and you want to see if it lines up square. Now you could use a drywall square or a small square, but I like the triangle. It just kind of feels better in my hand. The next one over from that, the caliper. Now I use a dial caliper. It's great for getting accurate measurements and really creates a little more finite detail in my models. And then thirdly is just a regular 6-inch metal ruler. Now I use this one because it has both standard and metric measuring on it, which is really, really handy because a lot of times I'll be doing something with a company that works only in metric, and you really need to be able to quickly use those millimeters. And then finally, the last thing I use, and this is for experimenting, is a block of clay. Now I know this seems a little rudimentary, but you can't imagine how much easier it is to model something when you actually have it in front of you. And if it doesn't exist, clay is a great way to go. A little block of oil-based clay is about $4 at your local art store, and you can sculpt away with it, and when you're done you can just mold it back into its block or whatever. But it's really good for figuring out how kind of curves come together on a surface, and is really good for brainstorming. So I recommend getting these 6 tools or a variation of these 6 tools. If I was on a desert island and I had a model, these would be probably the 6 tools I would bring with me. Maybe pen and a moleskin notebook too, but these are probably my tops. As far as price range, I would say you could get this whole bundle here for about, I don't know, $250 if that, depending on the quality of what you're getting. Say a Canon LIDE 60 scanner is probably going to run you like $40 on eBay. You can get a cheap digital camera for like, I don't know, $30-40 on eBay or Craigslist or whatever. And then these 3 tools you can get at your local woodworking store or an art store. Probably won't run you any more than maybe $3 for the triangle, $25 for the calipers, maybe like $1 or $2 for the ruler, and then the clay, which is about $4. So it's not a lot of an investment, but these are really, really handy tools to have around. So one quick thing before I go, I just want to let you know we have a forum. I'm recording this before I'm unlocking the forum, but there is a link right here with a bunch of people on it. That's a forum, and it's a community forum. We're going to be talking about all sorts of stuff here. We're going to have a monthly modeling challenge. You can bring your video topic suggestions here. There's some rules. All I ask is that you guys keep it clean and respectful, and collaborate. That's what this is for. So you can go there at polyplane.com/community/ forum, community-forum. It's under resources, so you can check that out and sign up. You only have to sign up once, or at least that's how I understand it. There will probably be some bugs along the way, but that's what happens sometimes. And it'll probably not be this ugly blue color by the time this video is posted, but check it out and have some fun. All right. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day.